your time is running out. The opportunity to get rich on the internet is going to get harder and harder and harder. And the funny thing is it's the easiest it's ever been right now. And the reason why it's going to get harder is because more and more people are going to do it. So already we're flooding the internet with e-commerce stores, with YouTube channels, with Instagrams, with cryptocurrencies, with all of this stuff, right? It's flooding the internet. And I really think that 2025, potentially 2026, is going to be some of the last time that really normal people can use this means to get significantly rich, because so many people are doing it. So it's going to get harder and harder to stand out, right? And to find that niche that actually works for you. Now, I don't think content creation itself is going to go anywhere. In fact, I think that AI, right, even though a lot of people are worried about that stealing their jobs, it is going to steal a lot of jobs. But I actually think the opposite is going to happen for things like influencers and things like in-person sales. Because I think that people are going to start to want real humans, and they'll be willing to pay more for a real human in a world where, you know, stock picks will be done for AI, by AI, in a world where real estate market and all of that stuff will be done by AI. There won't be, like, you know, one of the weirdest things is like real estate agents who take a cut of a thing of, like, you know, a property, and then they don't know anything, they don't do anything. Like, I'm not talking about the cream of the crop here, because there are some very good agents and I love working with them, and I'm more than happy paying them a commission. But 99% of the agents that I deal with, right, because I buy a lot of property, are useless, and they don't deserve the commission. They show up to meetings late, they know nothing about the property. It's literally just that someone gave it to them and they put it on the internet. That's it, and they get their cut. I don't think there's going to be any space for that in a world of AI. But that cream of the crop that I just mentioned, they're going to be in dire demand, right? And I think they're going to make even more money, and people will trust them even more over the AI. Now, if you take that idea and you put it on the internet, right, and some a real estate agent is making videos about what they believe in, I think that will stand out from the crowd a lot. However, there's just going to be multiples and multiples of people doing that. So right now, you need to get off your lazy ass. I'm not saying you're all lazy, but you know what I mean, and just do it. And the thing that's holding back almost everyone that I've seen, I read the comments, especially here, right? You know, I have my other YouTube channels, but here I want to create like a really tight-knit community. By the way, I have a form in the description. I haven't launched anything, but if one day I do launch something, which I probably will, you know, a community, a mentorship, something like that, you guys will be the first to know. So no guarantees of anything, and it's completely free, but I want to know the people that are interested. So yeah, there's a little form down there, fill it out. But you need to move, right? And the general idea of this channel is to motivate people who are like me. So I used to be I used to work, right? I used to work every day. I made between, like, my best was about probably 5,000 a month. That's what I made, the best, like, salary that I made. And then an average probably 3.5, something like that. And anyone can do this, because I used to be an acrobat. Now I have multiple YouTube channels and I'm a multi-millionaire. It's absolutely wild, right? So I know that anyone can do this, right? I went from doing backflips to making millions. Insane. So you can do it wherever you're sitting, and I believe that everyone can do it. But you need to make the first steps, and that's the problem, right? Because people don't want to take the first steps because they think it's too hard, they think there's too much competition, they think all of this stuff. But the thing is the way you can stand out from the crowd, and this is the secret sauce, right? The way you can stand out from the crowd is not by being the best. It's not even by moving first. It's by moving the fastest, right? And then staying consistent. And I know that's boring, guys, but if just one person watched this video to this point and they think, okay, do you know what? I'm actually just going to do it. I saw someone comment and they mentioned that they've been making videos, I can't remember how many years, but a long time, right? And it didn't work for them, because I'm saying basically you just need to stay consistent, and it didn't work for them and they've been doing it. But they didn't do it every single day, right? And then what they didn't do, they didn't gather the data from making content every single day and then double or triple down on the data that they learned from posting every day. Because I can't tell you, you know, so you might be in construction, And there might be a niche for you to make content in construction, specific tools, methods, all of that stuff, right? Tutorials, I don't know. But I can't tell you what will work in that niche because I don't know. But what I can tell you is pick up your iPhone, buy yourself a tripod, and then just talk to the camera every single day about what you understand, what you're knowledgeable about, right? And then after 6 months, after 1 month, after 1 year, whenever you start to see one video being the outlier, figure out what that video is. And why I'm saying that in this video is I'm going to title this video very similar to my outlier video on this channel. You'll be able to go back and see which one I'm talking about, and that's the outlier. So what you'll see is from there I realized certain things about the title, certain things that I learned from that, I'm then reiterating. So even though I already have one successful YouTube channel, that same thing won't work for this one because this is different. I'm targeting a different niche, a different demographic, and the things that resonate with that demographic are different. But that's the key. So the secret sauce, right? You don't have to be the best. You don't even have to be the fastest. I don't even know, like start the soonest or whatever. But what you need to do is stay consistent and then learn from that consistency. Now, learning from that consistency is as simple as posting for 1 month, going back on that month, finding all the videos that worked, trying to dissect what you think worked. Was it the hook? Was it the title? Was it the thumbnail? Take those learnings and then the next month, apply that to every single video you post every single day. Then take those ones that worked and do exactly the same thing. And then you will eventually stumble across something that works incredibly. Now, you might not see outliers in the first month. It might take you 6 months. For me personally, it took me 4 months, right, until I saw my first outlier on my main channel. But that one video went on to be the most viewed video on my channel of all time. And I just stumbled across it. It was just happenstance. I had a private community. Someone messaged me. It was completely free, by the way. Someone messaged me who became one of my friends and was like, have you checked out this and this and this? And I was like, oh, no. And I went on YouTube to see someone else explain to me what those things were because I hadn't heard of it. And then I saw, wow, they have an outlier. The outlier is them talking about this specific cryptocurrency. So I talked about it. And guess what? I put my own twist to it. I gave my own perspective. And that was what I stuck to. And then I doubled, tripled down until I created a user base who was interested in what I had to say. Not just about that crypto, but about everything that I thought about cryptocurrency in general. And that's how I managed to build my brand. And that is why I think every single one of you can do it. But most of you won't do it. So prove me wrong. Go out and do it. Be consistent for 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, and see where it ends up, because the possibilities are absolutely incredible. And the life that you've always wanted could be as simple, right, as picking up your phone and doing exactly what I'm doing right now. So do me a favor, guys. Subscribe to this channel if you made it this far. Give me a like and leave me a comment. Do you have questions? Do you want answers to something? Have you been trying and it's not working? Let me know, and I may check out the comment. I'll check out your channel and I'll make a video in response, potentially. So just, if you want to, it's down there, your opportunity. And also fill out that form if you fancy it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.